Hello, superhumans. I'm Sally, and we are talking today about how to clear anxiety. And trust me, everybody's feeling it these days. And so I'm going to give you a free tip on how you can, at home right now, clear anxiety. And so it's important to understand anxiety can be stored not just in our physical bodies, where we feel like we might be that cat clinging to the ceiling. It can actually be stored in the other aspects of our consciousness, our subconsciousness, our super consciousness. It can be in our mind, our body, our spirit. So it can be anywhere in those energies. And remember, we have several subtle bodies. That's why I'm telling you it can be stored. So without further ado, let's go through how you can, at home right now for free, start clearing trapped emotional energies of anxiety. And then I'm going to finish up with how to do a little bit more clearing. So hopefully that as you begin to process through your life experience, you'll be less susceptible to allowing those overwhelming emotions take hold. Now, what I would have you do is just get seated comfortably, your feet on the floor, and then I'm going to have you breathe in. Now, when I tell you to breathe in, I want you to breathe in through your nose, hold, and exhale through your mouth. And you do this 3 times. In through the nose, hold, and out through the mouth, counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you need to speed it up because you fill up your lungs, however, but just do it slowly, hold, and then exhale. I'm going to go ahead and assume you've already done that, or you can pause the video and do it now. Now, when the breathing is done, and what that has actually done is started to calm down the autonomic nervous system. And you can now put yourself in the butterfly hold. Now, this came to me from a Butler University professor who was a client of mine. And we were talking about EFT, or the tapping, where people are tapping on all the meridians. I said, I can't remember how to do all that. And I had had some sciatic pain. And I said, she goes, well, just do the tapping. And I said, but I can't remember the meridians. And she goes, oh, honey, we are so far beyond that. Put yourself in the butterfly hold. Go through your verbiage. It'll rewire the signals because you're crossing your nervous system with one side of the body to the other. And it will go away. And I was shocked. My sciatic pain got turned off like somebody flipped a switch. I wasn't even done with the verbiage. So this stuff is pretty powerful. And now I'm going to share with you how to clear anxiety. So when I say put yourself in the butterfly hug, I'm telling you to do this. Let me move this down a little bit so you can see. And we are going to begin to tap. And we're going to be focusing in on all the anxiety that you have. All this anxiety you have. I have so much anxiety. And just allow yourself to feel all that anxiety. And just keep tapping and keep saying, I feel all this anxiety. And you might say, all this anxiety causes me to feel horrible. All this anxiety causes shortness of breath. All this anxiety causes my heart to race. All this anxiety makes me feel like I've got rubber bands tied around my chest or wherever. But focus on what that is causing you to feel. Focus on it. And then you say, all this anxiety, it doesn't do much good. All this anxiety, what is it doing to me? All this anxiety, is it necessary I hold on to it? All this anxiety, I think, I feel it's time for it to go. All this anxiety serves me not. All this anxiety, get out. All this anxiety does not serve me. What did I learn? I have learned to live in the now. I have learned anxiety does not serve me. I have learned all this anxiety is because I allow myself to feel fearful. All that fear, it can get out now. It serves me not. I need to take care of myself and live in the now. Fear is nothing but feeling anxious about the future. The future will right itself. The future starts with me being right here in the now. I am safe. I am secure. I am peaceful. All this anxiety, I let it go now. I let go all the energy of anxiety. I let go all the energy of fear. It no longer serves me. Fear and anxiety no longer serve me. I am safe. I am secure. I am peaceful. I am joyful. All associated imbalances causing me to feel fearful, get out now. All associated imbalances causing me to feel anxiety, get out now. I am peaceful. I love myself for who I am. I am peaceful. I am joyful. I am peaceful. I am joyful. Now, drop your hands back down to your side. Take in that deep breath as we talked about. In through the nose, hold, and exhale. You might begin to feel lightheaded. And that's a good thing. That's a good sign. Because as these energies begin to bubble up, they are going to release out of you. Now, let's do one more exercise. I would suggest if your anxiety at a level of like a 10 before you got started, drop down to now where it's like an 8. Repeat this exercise at least 2 or 3 more times. Keep going through it. And each time it will drop, it will drop, it will drop. Now, the other exercise I would like for you to do is this simple one, because sometimes it can get hung up, these anxiety energies, in places we don't even know where to look. And so we might be rewiring the brain for our brain to handle it, but wouldn't it be nice to clear all those energies out so we don't have to worry about rewiring the neural network? And how that goes is something very simple. Now, this won't clear everything or right your entire ship, but this is free and it will get you started. Now, if you're still feeling bad, that you like, okay, that made me feel a lot better, but I still feel more work is done, then hire me or somebody like me to do this energy clearing work for you. And then we can go and do a deeper dive. And where we're going to be going is into places you wouldn't expect. So reach out to sallyknott.com if you need extra help and book a session. Book a private session and we'll get that cleared up. Also, we can do 25 minutes for $25, so you don't have to invest a lot of money to do this work. But before you go there, let's do this one more thing to see if we can clear this anxiety out. And here we go. You'll just sit. What I've done is, in order to prepare for this part, I personally say the Lord's Prayer out loud. Now, it's important that you're using your voice. The voice is very important when you're affecting the quantum field. So thoughts and emotions imprint the quantum field, as we talked about in prior videos. So for me, I say the Lord's Prayer. You do what you do to get yourself into positive alignment and making sure that the energies that you're working with is God source energy and not a lower frequency. Because when you open up, you don't want to bring in lower frequencies. And here we go. I'm going to be looking at my notes, so bear with me. Through the power and authority of God, I command for myself, be healed. Through the power and authority of God, I command all the anxiety that I feel in my body be healed. Through the power and authority of God, I command for myself all associated imbalances causing me to feel anxiety and fear. Get out, get out, get out now. All the associated imbalances causing unhappy harmony. Get out, get out, get out now. Through the power and authority of God, I command for myself all associated imbalances causing unhappy harmony. Get out, get out, get out now. Through the power and authority of God, I command for myself all associated imbalances causing unhappy harmony. Get out, get out, get out now. Lord, bring your spontaneous healing presence upon me. Fill myself with spontaneous divine healing now. I receive God's spontaneous healing. I receive God's divine spontaneous healing now, now, now. Take in a couple of deep breaths and relax and just see where you are. Now, I started that with focusing on the anxiety, but then I backed out and I went to the overall, the harmony, to get myself back into harmony. Now, you may have to say that a couple more times too, but remember, when you do this type of healing prayer, it can take up to 45 days for your ship to right itself. Some of the things to look for. Will you have diarrhea or vomiting? It's potential. This could bring that on as your body begins to purge. And how you know that's energy healing is if you have diarrhea, you don't have diarrhea cramps. It's just like, bam, you got to go. Or if you have vomiting, all of a sudden you feel like you've got to go throw up, but you're not nauseated. Now you know you've energetically healed yourself of some toxins. So that's a really good goal. Now, this is not going to right everything that's going on, every imbalance, but you now have a tool in your box to help you so you can get started on healing yourself. And I also offer that please watch my video on Dissolve a Cloud. Because when you dissolve a cloud, you now know that your thoughts and your emotions, your attention and intention affect your physical reality. I actually had somebody the other day say to me, is that an imaginary cloud? No, we are talking real clouds in the sky that are up there taunting you. Go dissolve them. Can you do it right away? Probably not. But you stay focused. You keep doing it. You start with the little clouds, and through the power and authority of the command, you will dissolve the cloud. Watch that video. It's going to show you how. This is important because you have to know that you are a sovereign being, that you can control your world around you. How? Okay, so maybe you can't control whether or not there's another war, but you can control how you are responding to it. And so you need to be in a place of peacefulness and that you can control your reality. And yes, if you want to get into the deep woo, you can jump timelines where there are no wars. But that is a video for another time. So please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss an upload on how we're going to jump our timelines so we can live in a world of our choosing. And we are sovereign. Let's ignite the superhuman in you. If you need help, reach out to me at sallyknott.com. Remember, I have $25 for 25 minutes, and we can start clearing the rest of those energies out. But for now, try those free tips, and I look forward to seeing you in future videos. Please hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching. Take care for now.